And welcome back to Farming Simulator. Okay, so it's been about a week since I recorded the first part, but this is obviously straight continuation on from that, basically. But you know, this is obviously a series that I'm going to get a little bit of pre-recorded into before, like, I start rolling them out, kind of thing. Now this might lag a little bit because this game has its fucking shader case file, and the more you play it, the smoother it runs, because it basically takes all the information that it's around you, and then it, like, yeah, it fills up, and then eventually it starts running okay. So a little bit, it's going to be a little bit choppy every now and then. Yeah, I was doing it differently. That, like, where you kind of see the circle, that's fine. It's the one beyond that. I have kind of changed some settings a little bit, but it's whatever. Yeah. So this is basically the last field of the day. The last field of the day. So yes. We are the champions, my friends. Yes, we are. We are the champions. And hopefully I'm going to do a worse job this time. Good news is gradually that's going to get easier and easier and easier because... pardon you. Because... of why can't I do map? What's wrong with map? Am I being stupid? Probably. Oh, because it's been a while since I played this. I don't know. Yeah. Well, did I ever get like as a planning script in front of some media description? Oh yes. So as you can see, it's longer there, but then it gradually gets shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter. So yeah. Like I said about this, it'll be mostly just time lapses. So yeah. Pretty much. So, let's get on with it, shall we? Again, I'm completely forgetting the buttons. This is always good when you forget the fucking buttons. Oh no! Wait, hold on. Yeah. It's always great when you forget the buttons. Oh, camera. No. Oh yes, it was. Yeah, as you can see, it's a little bit choppy, but gradually, as I keep see, it's fine now. See, it's a wall. It's a wall. It's a wall. Anyway, let's just get on with it and remove camera and time lapse and whatever you. Like I said, don't worry about that. It will clear up eventually. Fuck's sake, man! You son of a bitch. Yeah. So I'll talk a little bit, obviously, you know, for the first run. So, yes. So the first video was about nearly 3 hours long. Yeah, and you're welcome that I managed to condense it down to probably less than an hour. So if these tractors were going like, I don't fucking know, 100 miles an hour, then it would basically make the whole time lapsing even quicker. But so the highest that this goes, like the edited software, is like times 300. So you got times yeah, or was it 4? No, it's 3. Yeah, I think it's 300. Yeah. Then you've got other ones as well, so you can obviously increase the length as well. But the problem was, and another problem is that as well, is that this game is loud. But luckily, because it's the audio's on 2 separate tracks, it's I can lessen the audio of the in-game, so I don't actually. I could do it from here. I could basically like go into game and lower the audio down, so it saves me a job doing that in editing. That's fine. But yeah, it's I might have to go all the way back up just to get that fucking bit that I've missed there. Fuck it. But yeah, so what I had to do was I had to times the speed by 300, turn it into a new compound, and then times it by fucking 200 again. Just to really get the speed up, I had to do that because it just wasn't quick enough. Yeah, R is to rotate. Yeah, okay. It was that was how I was able to get the pace that I was able to get to do that with. It was it was nuts. It was absolutely nuts. Are you not even getting that, you fucking You know, it's best just to drive just slightly off the beaten track a little bit, so you can guarantee to get it. Yeah, as long as I don't press the Y button, I should be fine. So basically, what Y does, like I've already mentioned, you see where the two other flowers there, I would be creating a whole new field. Now I think I can only do that on my land when I do buy it, or when I'm doing a job, and I don't want to do that. You can kind of fix it with like the leveling terrain in the game and stuff like that, but yeah. This would have put me past 4 hours of recording if I had done that same day as well. So I was like, so part 1 is already edited. It's already edited. It's already ready to go. What have you? I hope people do enjoy this, because this is a very, you know, in a way, relaxing game. I mean, I know I've done the music. All the music is royalty free from actually YouTube themselves. I was even thinking, like, when I was uploading it, I was thinking, hang on a minute, wouldn't it be so weird if, like, if I get copyrighted by YouTube's only music and I have to debate, wait, this is your music, why are you copyrighting and claiming me for? Oh my god. Yeah. It's good though in a way, cause also with this, you never have to learn what all the buttons do. Imagine, like, there's more buttons in here than there is in a car, which I think I would have mentioned that in the first episode. But yeah, it's nuts to think what each and every single one of these things do. It's really mad. Like, some of them question. Okay, that's like the radio, so that's obvious. Yeah. So I think that display, I'm gonna say, just explains or tells you all the hydraulics and how things are going, like your engine, your... I think the first top symbol I can think it... No, I thought it was fuel for a second there. But I think it basically just tells you of all of its... what's what, basically. Like, with the hydraulics at the back, how's that running, the thing at the front. I think those, obviously, the kind of joystick control things, obviously, I think obviously they control the whole loader, the front loader and the rear loader. I would say, obviously that's the temperature gauge there for the inside cabin. That's just obvious. Some of these might just be just with the lights, just for the lights. And that's just the back of my seat. Obviously. Derp. But yeah, like, it'd be very interesting. Obviously, the red one there is for alert thing. You know, obviously when you're broken down and you put your signal on to let you know. I think that one is actually down. Yeah, that's that one. Yeah. The down on my arrows. Yeah. Hazard warning light. That's what it's called. I knew it was called something. Not good to be a boy when you're sitting on your own testicles. Oh my god. I'm glad that I know you're thinking, gee, thanks, John. We really needed to know that. I'm great. I'm glad that you did. So obviously we're not going to be. I'm not going to do this. I'm only doing this for like the first couple of minutes, just to kind of like talk to you guys and just explain stuff and what's going on. And yeah. It is all about. Eventually, I'd like to have the muscle memory to remember what every single button does, so I'd never have to open that menu. But then, it's I bring it back because I'm like, well, especially when I haven't used a certain vehicle in ages. So I'm like, well, I haven't used this track in God knows how long. So, oh shit, what was that button again? I do feel like I do need to at some point go through and properly keybind everything, just to make sure everything is like how I want it, because when I first played this, not a lot of stuff was keybind, or certain things were, and then there were certain keybinds which was like I thought it was just too annoying. It was just too much. Yeah, like for a lot of it was a lot of Shift J, Shift M. So it wasn't just J and M. It was like you have to press Shift, or it was Control this, Control that. Like there's a lot of key bindings in this. A lot of key bindings, and especially when you get like use mods as well. Yeah. So apparently there is a new one coming out at some point in April. The new farming simulator. So I think there is obviously the 2023. Now usually they leave it a couple of years apart. So obviously they must have like brought something out which is new, which is not in this, because I can't imagine, like, other than the brands of tractors, I mean, they could have just simply just added them in, like when there's like a new tractor that was just been has been released, just add them into this, but and only really do a new farming simulator game if there's like actual different improvements, like monumental improvements, whether it be graphically or allows you, or things that you can do in terms of farming, which I'm assuming that is the case, because I think if they release a new farming game 2023 and it's no different to this, people are going to get, well, why the fuck, what's the point? Because getting this game isn't cheap, by the way. I mean, I got it when it was on discount anyway. Yeah, well, actually no, not discount, I got it through Steam keys. Like anybody else does. But yeah, it's but I think getting the game, like if you get this on Steam, getting the game like it's full price plus seasons 1 and 2. So you got the season pass 1 and season pass 2. There's one other thing that it doesn't come included with the season pass. You have to buy it separately, which is the pump one. It's just allows you to, I think it's to do with silage. Yeah, I think it is. That's separate. You have to buy that fucking thing separate. But if you take all 3 into account, you're looking at like 90 quid. 90 fucking quid. Yeah, this is ridiculous. So what I'm gonna probably do. There we go, look at that. Look at it nicer. Getting thin, smiling. So what I'm going to probably do now is that you're going to lose me. The camera's going to go. And we're going to time-lapse this. So yes. Last few bits. Yay. I thought I've got this motherfucker. I was looking at the fuel all the time and I'm like, oh my god. If you're wondering, total recording so far, an hour and 47 minutes. So basically I've been sat here for over an hour. Yeah. Doing this one field. Oh boy. Alright, let's get back, shall we? Let's get back to where I once belong. Get back. I missed a bit over there, but it's fine. I can't be asked. So we need to get back over there. We do. Let's get over there. Alright, let's go. What was it? V? X? Yeah. Folding it away. Folding it away. So, if I was to cash it in now, that job, I would basically lose the tractor and I'm basically stuck here by myself. Pretty much, yeah. So I'll have to walk back home. So I might as well just drive back to the yard and yes, and then look into shit then at that point. Yeah, I don't think I've been down here. Maybe I have on my other save, but obviously, yeah. When you load up your other game, yeah, it so you've obviously got a file called the shader case file, whatever, shadow case, and yeah. So every time you do like a new game, it adds this file to the whole thing. So pretty much, yeah. Ah, shit, I forgot about that. Yeah. I keep forgetting we started the road and I'm meant to be driving on. Oops. But yes, once I cash these in, we'll get some pennies. I'm going to be buying my very first vehicle, and you're going to love it. Absolutely going to love it. So the plan is to save up for the field. I don't know if I'm going to do that in this episode. If I'm going to do it, I'd rather do a job that pays well and is quick. Yeah. Ploughing jobs are just they take forever. So as you can see, top speed is 39 miles an hour. Now, when you're ploughing, as you can see, it was only going 7. Now, the bigger the tractor, the more powerful the tractor, you could do that even quicker. So you could pretty much almost do the ploughing in record time, really. Now, I will be buying restaurants and stuff eventually, but that's right now. I'm kind of living inside of a caravan. Or, oh, no, not caravan. I'm literally living inside of a fucking broken down bus. So, yeah. So finally, boom, we can get out and say goodbye to you. I don't really need to turn the engine off, but hey ho, so if I can come in here. Nope, didn't mean to do that. If I now go into here and go to jobs and basically go, I want to complete you, thank you very much. Boom. Right. So now we have 23,497. Now, like I said, we don't own fuck all. We don't own anything. What days have I put my... Okay. I don't know if I want to increase that. And the reason why I don't want to increase that, so basically 1 day equals 1 month. So when I go to sleep, an entire month goes by. Now I obviously know I do have this on. And grass is still there, but for me, it's jobs. For me, it is jobs. I need to do a lot of jobs because it's not just the field I've got to buy, it's the equipment as well. I need to, so basically grass is pretty much the only thing. So grass takes 2 months to grow. So if I was to plant it right at the beginning, I think it's April or between March and April is when you can actually plant it. Unfortunately, you can't scroll back that way. You can only scroll up and down. You can only really see as the months progress. But you can basically harvest it at any point once it's grown. But once you've harvested it at this point here, which you can't fucking see because I can't see my mouse. So see November, as you can see, grass, it's the planting season. November's the last. As you can see, it's no longer green after that. Yeah, once you've cut it, you have to wait until it comes back around. for it to grow again. Grass is very versatile. The grass itself is shit, but turning it into silage is good. So turning that grass into silage is really good. As you can see, you come down here, you've got the grass here, which is only £42. And it does it by ton. No, a litre. It does it by a litre. So if I had like a litre of grass, then it'd be like £42 or something like that. But silage, on the other hand, it's a lot more. Now, obviously, I've got it on hard. So if it was on normal, that would be a lot more than £150. I could trust me. Yeah, and if you had a shit ton of litres, yeah. So silage is, I think it's still pretty worth getting. But right now, we need some form of transport because I can't keep walking around or doing anything. So we are going to look. I don't know, you look at these, oh my god, there's so much. Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to afford a lot of shit in this. A lot of shit. So we've got these ones. So, yeah, we have this, the whole Porsche diesel, but I don't think I would be buying this. Because I think there's a tractor that's even cheaper than this. So I will need this. So you've got the Porsche diesel, Porsche diesel, yeah, so you've got obviously a salt spreader, you could, yeah, snow of course, you've got the roller, so all this is all included. Sprayers, increase the harvest output and field depot, yeah, so I can basically use it for weeding as well as fertilizer. Then we have some other things as well, a tedder, so basically a tedder dries out the grass, which then you can then make hay. If I'm not mistaken, hay or straw. I think it's straw. I can't fucking remember. There you go. Got a weeder, so that basically pulls out the weed. Yeah, you would think I would know, wouldn't you? Yeah. So this is good. Roller, yeah, rollers. And weeders improve the yield, so you can use the rollers. Usually when you plant the seeds, you run over it with the rollers, it'll push the seeds down even further. So this is usually not a bad thing to go for, and you've got this as well. But the problem with this tractor is like only 45 brake horsepower, but it's all there. It's all there. Like all this will work for that one tractor, which is nice. That would be that on tractor right there. Look now, you know what I'm saying? Now, that is not what I'm going to go for. So you've got small tractors, so I could go for that, but there's one other, and it's probably, yeah, there it is. Is it going to show me? Oh wow, so this is basically probably one of my next upgrades that I'll ever get to. It's like 75 brake horsepower, so that's probably the one that I'll end up getting to next. So my main one would be this one right here, which is only 22 to 30 brake horsepower, so it's very vintage, very fucking vintage indeed. Yes, a very, very vintage tractor, which is, but at the moment it's only 1,250, which is not bad. So this will be like my startup tractor that I would use to probably get about a bit and do some stuff. I think there are tools for this as well, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, you can have a wheel. No, you can't do wheels. You can do design. Yeah, so you can. Oh, you got 3 pivot as well. Standard. 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 Yeah, so you can either. Okay. Front loader. So yeah, if you want to have a bit of thing to that. Wheels. Oh wow. Yeah. You could do technically, but you know, if you want it original, old school. Actually, I don't know if that was the original. Was that ever the original? No, not that. The wheel brand. I think that was. Yeah, that was the original. I think that is the original. I think. I'm not too sure. Engine setup. So basically, international harvester. So 4-cylinder liquid cooler. So if you wanted to, increase that. Does that even do anything? Okay, so you've got 22 kilowatts and 30 brake horsepower, or you can. That's minus. See, if you want to make it So ideally you want it to be more. I don't see the point to that. Oh, in head 50% off, well, 100 okay. Well, that's pointless. Why would you want minus 700? I mean, yeah, you actually, yeah, if you know, I get it if you want to save money. I get it if you want to save money. I get it. Okay, so that'd be the one thing that I'll be going to. And then you've got the John Deere A, which is kind of like one of the original tractors, you know. Yeah. Michelin. All set up. Got to go extra wide. Fuck you, Jesus. Yeah, if you get the narrow tires, you'll be able to drive through things. Front attacher. Yeah, I'm guessing that's something else. 3-point linkage. Both. I'm guessing that's something. Yeah, like I think that's to do with other traders and stuff. Yeah. Both. You can have both if you want. I don't know. I probably will. I'll probably get every single attachment that I can for that. But that's not the first vehicle that I'm going to be buying. Oh no 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 no. No. Is it here? Oh yeah, that's my end goal right there. That's my end goal. My end goal. But they look at the classic Land Rover though. Hell yeah. I probably won't have that colour. No, I probably won't have the colour. I don't know what. Oh, there it is. So there's my there's my means of transport right for now. I mean, do I blue? Is there no black option? Really? No black option? I mean, yeah. Camouflage. Oh wow. I mean, you know what? You never know. Oh, configuration. I can fucking speak. One horsepower. Oh wow! It's the paint job is costing me more than the bike itself. Oh fucking hell. But yes. Eventually I will save up, so I could use that to put stuff on. Oh my god! You know what? No, we probably won't bother with that. For now, we're just going to use this as a means to get around. Here we go. Yay! We have a bike, and then eventually, I mean, I have enough money to go buy that tractor, but it's just, you know, at the moment, I still want to save up for stuff. Start my engines, apparently. Yes. Oh shit. Look at me go. Oh, do I have a bell? Do I have a ring me? I don't even have a ring. You didn't even put like a ding ding ding. Screw it. Let's go. Wait, do I have indicators? Look at me go. Look at me fucking go. Do I have lights? I do have I have a front little light. Oh, look at my butt cheek go. Yay! I've got my butt cheeks out. I mean, don't quote that. I mean, it's getting late. It's getting late. 19 miles an hour. How do I not? You could not have bothered to put like a fucking ding ding, cling cling cling, little bell on it. Really? So this is my means to get about, basically. Oh fucking hell! Oh my god! I mean, if you could actually yeah, on a push bike, yeah, you should be able to reach 30 on a push bike. Yeah. La da da la dee la dee. Oh my god, it's so fucking funny. Oh, we'll also just go all the way through to my end, shall we? So yes, so this is definitely quicker than running, should I say? La 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 la. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? My god, what is wrong with you? Let's go in, let's go in. Yes! Fucking come on, you bastards. Whee! That's kind of satisfying, actually. Not gonna lie. Whee! Right, where's my fucking house gone? I mean, if you want to call it a house. Actually, wait, where is it? Where is mine? Oh, it's the field over. Okay. Yay! We made it. Yay! Oh my god! Thank you. Diesel 30 litres. Oh my god, are you telling me I'm going to have to fill up this? I'm going to have to fill it up. It's a push button, I'm going to have to fill it up. I'm going to actually have to fill it up. I mean, I don't know if... That would be weird. That would be so weird. Wait. Am I hearing the fucking... I swear to God, I'm either hearing the fucking indicator. Okay. Okay, so... Let's go to the map. Farmland. So, I'm on Farmland 2. And that's going to 56,000... I can't even fucking see that. Yeah, 856. Now I could loan out some pennies to buy that, but the problem thing there is that what the fuck have I got? What do I have? I have nothing. I'll have the money to buy the land, but then I'll have no money to buy anything else. You know what I mean? I mean, I would need straight up the tractor and a plough. Because once I buy this land, I need to plough that fucking land right there. I need to plough it. Thank God there are those tractors for like a couple of grand, if anything. Like, I don't know. Actually, no, the old tools should be there as well, right? They should be. Yeah, they should be. Like, everything that goes with that tractor should be here. Like, okay, so we've gone to ploughs. It's usually the last thing on the list. But, yeah. I'm pretty sure I picked old tools, so that's what I'm talking about. They all should be here. All should be here. Oh, is it the plows? There we go. Yeah, lizard. So that's all part of that, basically. I don't know why it doesn't. Because most things, like, for example, if I click on this, it will say combinations. And it'll give me all the combinations to that. For example, I'll go to tractors, and I click on one of these, on combinations, and it'll give me a list of what goes with that tractor. Not with that fucking thing, it don't. I'm going to have to go in there individually. So, it's good to know that that's £140. So it's not a problem. Buying the fucking shit for the thing is not a problem. Going around with that fucking plough in that field, that would take. Actually, you know what? That's the smallest field. That is the smallest field. So you know what? It probably won't be too bad going around with that tractor on that field. I don't own that field yet, so this is why I would need to do more jobs. But when it comes to that field alone, I should be okay with that tractor. Now I don't know what else there is. It's given me. Now, I do have an old trailer that I've given myself as well. Mods always at the end, so I do have this one, and I don't know, 644 kilograms, so I have given myself like an old trailer. Even though this is not technically old, but it's, it's whatever. Yeah, I mean, Yeah, like proper old vintage kind of look. But so I have given myself a trailer. I don't know if there's anything in here for no. Okay. Headers. I can't imagine it giving me. Oh yeah, there we go. It's giving me a header for. Is that for that same tractor? It is a lizard. What am I just turning that fucking tractor into a convoy harvester? Is that is that what you're saying to me? Is that what you're saying? Corn headers. I can't imagine. Yeah, I was going to say there wouldn't be one for that. I'm going to have to go through and find out which ones. You know, all the lizard licking, all the lizard licking. Yeah. So I'm going to have to find out what is for what. I can't imagine it being anything for this. If it was anything, it would be. I don't think it'd be the mulchers. It'll be just the standard like plows, cultivators, things like that. It'll be things like that. Here we go. Lizard as well. So there's the cultivator for that. Yeah, it's funny how it just doesn't fucking want to stand up. Yeah, it's the vintage collection. Yeah. I mean, when you look at the prices, like 120 fucking 112,000. If the cheapest like 1800. So when you come across like a thing like, hold on, let me just go to cultivator, like 12,000, 15,000, all the way up to fucking 129,400. Yeah, that's where the cost just really takes the piss. Like with the things in this game, it really takes the piss. Now when it comes to weeding, I might have to use the other tractor, so I might have to buy the other tractor on the other weeder, because it looks like there isn't one. It's not the fact that there isn't anything one with it. It's just that tractor just wouldn't be powerful enough to even push it. Not along, yeah. So it just wouldn't be powerful enough. So I would have to get that other tractor, to do it. It just wouldn't be able to push it at all. Weeders, yeah, like I said. So there's only so much that I could buy with that vintage package. Yeah, I don't think I can get a mow. Oh, I can. I can get a. Oh my god. So basically, yeah, someone would sit on that and weigh the back down. So yeah, there is a vintage back to it. Okay, so there is that. £150, nice. I mean, that compared to this one, that's 3,500. So that's why that is a massive upgrade from 50 horsepower. And I believe this one you can actually increase the engine. So okay, so it starts out at 14. It starts out at 14, and then you can get up to 50. Yeah, you can get up to one junior cylinder, one standard. Yeah, so obviously I would go straight for the 50 brake horsepower. Yeah. And then I would get all of the attachments for it as well. Oh, is that the diesel? 20 litres add-on. So if you want to have more fuelage, I'll probably stick to that because it looks classic. Wow, what the fuck? Yeah, but where's the tyre? Wow. Roll bar. I mean, if you want to, you know, canopy. If you want to, that is. Left seat. Oh yeah, so if you want people sitting in there with you. Annex seat pad. Oh, look at you. Yeah, I mean, if you want it to look... Okay, if you want, you can have number 20. That's if you want. I probably won't do that. Oh my god, how much? I don't know. I probably would have that, the fender extension. Maybe. I don't know. Well, like I said with this, you've got the extra additional weight. You got the mower, but look, it said 3,500. This is what I mean. Like the other ones are like just a few £100. But this comes with a lot more. A lot more. It comes with its own little trailer. Its own weeder. Its own tank, which you can use by the looks of it to fertilize, to take fuel. I'm guessing that. I think that's water. No, that's water. So I could use that to, if I ever get like a greenhouse. Yeah, I probably will end up buying every single one, everything in here. I will find use for everything. I probably won't buy that, the 227 kg. I'll probably say fuck it and go straight for this one, which is 600 kg. Yeah, I mean, unless there is a use for that one, I don't know, but it's whatever. But yeah, eventually I will buy all this. Like, they will all be used for everything. Yeah. But until then, fuck it. I don't know if I was gonna. Should I? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, mows as well. Yeah. So that one apparently is already part of the game. That one right there. But I got this one as well. So if I actually ever want to like just go around and like just mow the grass and stuff, yeah, that'd be interesting. And I got this. Oh, that was another mod that I got as well, 850. So I can sit on that one, just drive around. But I don't know why does that one cost more though? That makes no sense. I think that costs more because you can get back to that maybe. Yeah, that's just you drive around and you cut the grass. But then this one, I think believes you can get the thing for it, and you can, you can the grass catcher, yeah. Side discharge? That sounds disgusting. Oh, side what? Oh, with stickers, No, it's this one that I was looking at. It's not even showing me anything. What the fuck? A side discharge. You're just not even showing me anything at this point. But I'll probably get that. Yeah. And then I can use that, and then with the grass, I can go sell that for additional stuff. Yeah. Yee. What size are these bad boys? Actually, they're not. They're probably not the biggest, to be honest. No. Can't buy harvesters. Boom. Yes. Imagine fucking enjoying that motherfucker. Jesus. I'm just thinking because like I know for a fact that once I edit that down, it's not going to be it's going to be less than, because I've been recording now for 2 hours and 15 minutes. But like I said, when I condense that down to a speed montage, let's speed that up because you're not going to want to sit here for 2 hours. I know for a fact the video's going to be less than an hour. It's going to be like fucking 30 minutes, maybe 20-30 minutes at most. So I'm gonna have to go. Oh no, I left it running. Oh no. So I'm gonna have to look at more jobs, because, and especially jobs that pay a lot. And unfortunately, there isn't any right now, other than this one. Now, lowering the difficulty would increase that. It would. Then you got produce everywhere, apparently. Produce everywhere. Yeah. Field 16. So he just wants his grass being mowed, then drying with a tedder, baling it, and take the bells to, yeah. Not that bad. Right, where's field 16? Field 16. Can't even see where the fuck that is. Is that really field? Okay. I mean, for £6,000, that's not bad. What are you asking in terms of £81? 6,300. Go on. We'll do this and then I'll end off. Yeah! Look at me go! Woo! Oh my god. I'll probably see you over there. Fuck's sake. Oh, I fucked it. I completely fucked it. I completely fucked it. I've literally just got here and I just realised I completely fucked it. Bollocks. So what I'd done is I accepted the contract when I should have borrowed the items. Penis. Oh well, I guess we're doing another ploughing one. Great. Oh, it's the one right next door to us. Nice. Sorry about that. I know everyone was probably like, oh yeah, we get to see a new thing. Get to see you mow the grass and whatnot. And yes, well, you would have done if I had a fucking not. God damn it. And yeah, I'm only doing this one. Ah, shit. Fuck. I'm only doing this. Only doing this. Yeah, this is not a big field. And I can see why it's giving me the power that it's giving me. The plow that I like is the really big one. But the problem with that is like it literally it's so big it goes into their field, into their garden, which is not great. Not great. So luckily, yeah, this is it's a bit of a wide field obviously, but at the same time, yeah. So you can't really have it both ways, sadly. As much as it would have been nice. As much as it would be fucking nice, you can't have it both ways. Can't have it long and not getting in people's gardens, sadly. But, you know, thankfully this is a nowhere near as big as 69. It's not as big as 69. Ooh, 69. Yeah, it's 56 instead, so if you turn 56 and flip it on his head, then it could be 69. But yeah, it's not as long, and then as you can see, it starts to curve off the edges as well. Oh my god! So I could keep this one as a normal length, like in terms of like not speeding it up or anything like that, but at the same time, yeah. and I kind of screwed up with the jobs, and I don't know if there's enough jobs that would do it. Now I could do the rest of those jobs off camera, because I know it's going to be fucking such an ordeal. Or what I could do is I could get all the contract work done. I mean, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. Like, yes, the jobs that pay like only a few grand, those fields would be fucking diddy. So what I could technically do is, I mean, I already said that I'm going to be doing a shit ton of jobs. I already said that anyway. And I don't think anyone's going to want to watch like well, I think when it comes to jobs, I think they're the only ones that I need to like do a speed montage. I think when it comes to doing work on my field, it should be fine because it's just one field. I could hire work. I thought I turned that off though. I honest to God thought I turned that off. If I go down to here, like they're all off. Look, AI workers. I'll refill, seed, fertilize, slow unit. Okay, but I can still get them to do jobs. I could basically right now press H. See, press H, hire worker, and I could basically get the worker to do this. Now, believe it or not, workers don't really charge all that much. They really don't. They're like, I think, anywhere between 50 to 100 or maybe a few hundred quid. That's about it. I think I got the most job that I did, but the field was massive. I think I was charged about £600-700, something like that. So that was just having them. You know what I mean? How fucking short that is. Imagine if that was bigger. But yeah, anyway. So I could technically hire. That would be the only other thing I can do. They still get paid. They still get paid. But not as much as me. So they kind of like work for me in a way. So I could technically do that. But that would mean because you only get one tractor. Sadly, you only get one tractor when you do a job. And what I did was I used my tractor, well, my tractors that I owned on my other save file. I used my other tractors to like for the computer to do other jobs, or while I was like mowing the lawn or tethering the grass, the other one was using the windrower, which was putting all the grass that I had cut in rows. So he was basically, or she, I think it was she. Anyway, they could basically help you get that. Like once you've done that, you can work on straight onto that. And so I could hire. I mean, look, at the end of the day, me hiring workers is cutting into my cost. And if it helps me, because obviously, you know, think of it as like having a two-player. Think of it as having a two-player, like somebody playing the game with you. You know what I mean? Just think of that. So by me having a two-player, it just helps, you know, me along, and it is obviously costing me. So it's a two-player that costs money, basically. And I might do that. I might hire workers just to help me. Yeah. I might turn some of them on. The only one I won't turn on is refuel. Because what they'll do is like they'll charge me for the fuel for this tractor, and it's not mine. So it's like, no. If it's my tractor, then fine. If it's my tractor that they're using, that's totally fine. And somehow they'll charge me. Like they'll charge the fuel without even going to the fuel station. That's when I was like doing the other ploughing, I was kind of questioning to myself, hang on a minute, what happens if I run out of fuel? How the hell am I going to go and get fuel? And that's one thing I need to look into, I guess. I do need to look into that. Now, if you want to have an inkling, like on the volume right now, and the volume of the like, so I've probably up until this point, I've probably have lowered the audio down, like in editing, right? But this is this is how loud it is. This is how loud it is. Wait, let me just look. The raw recording. This is how loud the raw recording is. There you go. So I really doubt that you can hear me over the game. I really doubt it. Or you might just be able to make me out just a little bit. But anyway, yeah. I think once I get past that wall, I should be fine. But yeah. Like when you go like 7-8 miles an hour, oh, it's fucked. But yeah, I would rather do a job that has a very bigger plough and then do all the jobs then. That was 6-7 grand down the drain. Oh, because I fucked that up. I mean, to be honest, I would have had to keep driving back and forth anyway, because I would have needed to once I've mowed it, I would have had to go pick up the tether, and the tether would have needed to go tether the grass, and then after tethering the grass, and then I would have needed to go and get the other things as well, and then do the things with that, and blah, 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 blah. So yes, there would have been a very lot to do. I will probably, in just a second, go into the speed montage. Yes. There's nothing really else to talk about. There's nothing really else to talk about. So this will get me up to 27,000, which is great. Probably all of the jobs that are there, I would be enough. I would argue that there's enough there, because you've got 1,000 there, 1,500, 400,000 there for the plough for that one, 207,000 there. So I think there is enough. There is enough to do it. To reach that number, for me to be able to buy the field. So there is definitely enough. Yeah. I would just be questioning what would be quicker. My bike or the first tractor that I'm going to buy. I don't know. My guess is that the bike's going to be quicker. Yeah, bike's definitely going to be quicker. Oh, for God's sake. Let me just reverse into this. Alright. So. Now, let the speed montage commence. Something that I want to try, because I've never tried it before. And that is to end it when I've done it. I want to see what happens, because I've never done it before. I've always, even though when I've accomplished, you know, even when I've done it 100% and I've done the contract, there's always still a patch, or there's still not a thick line to still be done. And I've always found that redundant. It's like, if it's 100% done, it needs to be 100% done. That's how I view it. A job. If you're going to do a 100% job, then you do 100% of a job. But it's weird in this game that you do a 100% job and you don't have to. You really don't have to. You know. I mean, I think with the bailing, when it comes to the bailing, it's like, well, you want to get everything if you want to get extra money, and you do. You actually do. If you do, there we go. Look, it's finished. But I want to know, like, what actually happens if I just right now accept that. Does the rest of the field get done? Like I said, it's complete. It is complete. Okay, so the whole field gets done. Okay, good to know. I might do that next time, because if I've done the job, I'm still getting paid, right? I'm just wasting my time. Yeah, okay, sorted. You know, fuck it. Because that would have taken me another what, 5 minutes. Sweet. Cool. So all that time I've just basically been just doing it for no reason. I did it because obviously it's a perfectionist, but I'm glad that it does. I'm glad that when you do it, it actually does get rid of the rest of it, all your missed spots. So I'm glad. I'm glad for that. So that's good to know in future. Once it's done, just get it done, get paid, move on to the next. Well, let's just say that they come in and just finish off. Like, you did most of the work, and they just, yeah. Let's think of it that way. You've done the job. They come in and just finish off the last little bit. Yeah, screw it. So we got 6,000. So I've got 26,037, which is great. And we will just cut across across the field. Why not? And I'm going to probably end it once I get to my burnt out or broken truck. Fuck it. And there it is. Hello. Wait, was there like another bridge? There was a bridge. I just went the other way. Screw it. But anyway. Cool. Anyway, I'll be Monkey Gamer. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. In the description if you want to follow us, be just Twitch on Twitch videos. And then guys, next episode. Then take care. Bye bye.